All right, hello. Welcome to December 3rd update for Cashflow NFT and Miracle Cash and more. And I am in the studio today with our, and I'm going to go back to this, I apologize. So we have two titles for Haluk. He is, I guess, first and foremost, maybe right now, is the most important role, is the Chief Digital Officer for Miracle Cash and more. And so we're going to start off today discussing a little bit about banking. Now, that can be maybe less fun for people, but it is actually very, very important for the company. So for those of you who enjoy the detail and that kind of stuff, you'll enjoy the first segment here with Haluk. And then we're going to break away real quick and show a video that we put together with really sort of infrastructure and all of the pieces to today's Miracle Cash and more. And then we'll come back and we'll speak a little bit about Miracle Pay, which is you are also, that's your second title. You're the CEO of Miracle Pay Global. So let's start talking a little bit about what you've been doing lately for Miracle Cash and more in your role as the Chief Digital Officer.
Actually, the Chief Digital Officer duty is the digital transformation. Digital transformation doesn't mean that we have an analog system we need to convert to digital. So it's mean that we need to find out innovative services and solution, additional services and solution to embed our system to serve customer with the best way.
Okay.
This is the first vision. And the second vision is we are searching the market, new trends, and we are preparing ourselves to read it to new trends.
New trends. Okay.
Exactly. Because market is changing, you know that.
When we talk about market, we're kind of talking about what's happening globally in sense of finance. That's sort of the existing infrastructure for the world. And then we're talking about maybe a transformation sort of from that to what we would say the new way of banking, which is more a fintech, technology-based world, right?
Yeah, exactly. By the way, as you know that the traditional finance system as is, you know that they cannot add any more things these days. That's why, you know, that the people is challenging to make a transfer very quickly and to able to operate with the financial institution easily.
Yeah.
So for
can we just before we get into it, I want to understand from your point of view, because you're digging into this stuff. You know, you're understanding the challenges. What do you see as you said, the existing infrastructure, they can't go anywhere else.
Exactly.
What do you see as the problems in there, just for you, what you're witnessing as you're going through this stuff? And this could be a long subject. But
exactly. The coverage is huge. Also there is some political parts which I don't want to touch. But normally the traditional system is, of course, the existing bank, existing financial institution, they would like to control everything. Yeah. This is the first issue. Yeah. But at the same time, people love freedom. Yeah. Okay. This is the main objective.
So that's why. Two sides.
That's why how the crypto business is growing right now. There are some stuff is going on, but of course it will be happen. There is a bad side of this side and good side of
as far as this new industry.
Exactly. This is very new industry, by the way. You know that who is doing their job it's correctly in terms of regulation, in terms of the strong business structure. So they will live and they will go.
So the ones that are like not set up properly, those companies will end up losing the game.
As you know that the banks also transformed a little bit, and they trying to existing traditional banks I'm talking about. They are closing their branches. They would like to go to online, but their sub-core system is slow.
Right.
It's not proactive.
Right.
That's why you know that we call it challenger bank and neobank. It's appear in the market. So you know that
challenger bank is a
challenger banks is this is the terms, and the neobank is the challenger bank is the terms. But challenger banks is that some banks has some branch as well, but they would like to transform themselves.
Gotcha.
So it's called it a challenger bank.
Yeah.
Neobank, it's very similar to the DAM, but Neobank is operating only digitally. There is no branch, anything else.
I see.
Okay, and according to their coverage in terms of licensing and regulation, they can serve all this area very quickly. You know that the main objective is, and these days also crypto is merging with the traditional system.
Yeah.
So, but existing banks, they are not able to do that.
And you were mentioning the term crypto-friendly bank.
Exactly, it's coming.
So this is part of that new bank era in a sense. Those are open to the relationship with crypto. Maybe the traditional banks may not be as open. Is that the thing
exactly.
coming across?
So that's why they are very humble. You know that they cannot integrate to these innovations very fast, and also they would like to not deal with the crypto as all the banks. Everybody knows that.
Right.
So that's why neobank has a good area.
Yeah.
They can do everything.
Yeah.
In terms of regulation, you know that in the border of the regulation,
right.
So which is very good. Also, the financial system is going to another step, which is called open banking. Open banking, you know that people is speaking right now. It will be available in the future. So all the banks connected individually between themselves with the API.
Oh, okay.
So, which means that you know that if you would like to send the money from US to UK, so you need to use the SWIFT network. So it takes 2 days, etc. But the open banking, and also there is an intermediary bank in between.
Intermediary, okay.
Yeah, exactly. You know that it takes a long time, and you cannot change this system.
Right.
This is as is. So, but open bank will allow the banks. Okay, I'm the Barclays banks, you are the one of the Bank of America, for example.
Yeah.
I will have a direct connection with the API, so I can transact directly with you.
So that's a new system.
It's which is called open banking.
Okay.
You know that this is the new
So
vision.
instead of SWIFT, open banking is a way to move money.
Actually, open banking is the concept. You know that I just gave two only example for the SWIFT, but there is a lot of functionality will be covered on the open banking. You know that what I would like to say, and the financial institutions needs to transform themselves.
Right.
So with this vision, of course, and what we are looking for, and so we would like to serve our customer easily, instantly, because time is money.
So in the experience, I'm a customer, I have, euros, and I want crypto, and I've never done that before. So they go and register with us. Maybe they walk into a store, maybe they go to the website. From that point on, we want to be able to get them from their euros to the crypto holding as quickly as possible.
Exactly. This is the issue. And also, if they would like to withdraw, for example, normally it takes time.
Yeah.
So if you are working with the global exchange or etc., we all living this same issue. You know that, and also because the reason is, and the traditional finance institution, they are not seeing the crypto company as a friendly partnership.
Right.
That's why they do not want to open the exchange crypto-friendly bank account, because corporate bank account is different, crypto-friendly bank account is different for the exchange, because all the exchanges call it high-risk customer profile.
Right. So we would be then the high-risk customer profile in their eyes.
Exactly.
So then when we're looking to achieve these banking relationships, it's a little bit tough because we have to find the right way to do it.
Yeah, it's not just for us, globally, you know, that even the big ones, I don't want to give the names, the biggest ones, they have the same challenge, you know, that they cannot operate in all the countries because they have a banking problem, they cannot open the bank account. Without opening the bank account, how they withdraw the clients? Yeah. So they need to use the sum of the banks around somewhere in EU or US and somewhere else. Yeah. So with this way, it takes time to arrive to a customer account. But we have a solution right now, digitally, technologically, and regulatory wise as well. Right. Which is the neobank.
Yeah. So we are in a onboarding phase, which means that with a couple of different solutions, right? And that means that they are looking at us as far as company-wise. We're looking at them. So all of those checkpoints have to work. Then we do the deal, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying not to maybe mention names because before we're actually closed on those, before it's official, it's a sensitive process, and it needs
exactly,
to be
because there is a compliance issue, risk management
and everything.
Yeah.
And so, but in that process with these two, what happens? What is it that you're looking to achieve, and what would you describe is that success with this means?
Okay.
What?
To able to reach our goals, first of all, what we are doing, and the short-term solution, mid-term solution, long-term solution, we are managing parallelly right now, okay, with my team, because it's necessary. Okay, for example, for short-term solution, what we need to have a crypto-friendly banking account, okay, as all the exchanges require. So that's why we research all the EMI, we call it EMI, this bank, electronic money institutions, in terms of regulation, okay? They are acting as a bank, standard bank, but of course they are not giving the loan, etc., but they can accept the transfer, foreign exchange, they can do everything, okay? And also some of them is the crypto friendly. So you know that if you are exchange, you're opening the bank account, you need to pass the hard compliance process because you are the high risk customer.
So that means they check our company
exactly
in every way that possibly can.
Exactly. So they need to know your risk management plan. They need to know your AML strategy in terms of anti-money laundering and the terrorist finance stuff. This is because why the behind is this is not a basic KYB opening the corporate account in some of the bank. This is not exactly it's like the same. The issue is they are responsible to the central bank of where they are based.
They're responsible to the central bank. So therefore, we are responsible
to them
through them.
Exactly, back to back.
So if we are not, our company isn't set up properly, we won't pass their vetting or whatever you call it process of onboarding with us.
Exactly. Because as you know that we are regulatory obsessive, sometimes it's some things is delayed, but it must be delayed because the reason behind it, we are really would like to operate legally, regulatorily point. We have no issue because you know that we can do it like that. We can install the company in somewhere in the Europe, basic countries. I mean in Europe, not UK or Germany or something like that. And we can operate online, globally.
In the gray area.
Yeah, this is not to make sense.
A lot of companies
that
do that.
Because especially in Europe, for example, there is a new regulation is coming, call it MiCA, M-I-C-A, and this regulation, after this regulation, I don't believe that everything will be same.
Right, so these companies who are kind of cutting corners in a sense that they're trying to get to business right away, start selling, and what happens is that when regulations catch up to them, all of a sudden they could be put out of business because of the new regulations.
Yeah, that's why we're establishing a local entity for each country.
Right.
So because we would like to exist, we would like to be the touchable face-to-face by government entities, by customer, you know, that we would like to give the confidence to our regulatory body and to our customer. This is the idea behind it.
So my understanding is that we have the banking relationships in place.
Yes, exactly.
But we're looking to improve the customer experience, have it be the best as far as competitiveness in the marketplace, for them to be able to come in, do the transaction within minutes. They're going from regular to crypto through a bank, a digital process, not cash, but a digital process to be as fast, quick, easy, smooth, and functional in all the different countries that we're in. And so that's what your job is now, to make that the best in the marketplace, is my understanding.
Exactly. There is a two different part of this process, by the way, and the one is the payment gateway. So you know that you cannot work with the banking system only. So you need to allow the customer to buy the crypto by credit card, by local payment gateway. For example, in Netherlands, there is Ideal, is the very famous. Everybody is using Ideal. No, it doesn't matter which bank you are working for.
The same.
And Germany in Klarna and this type of stuff. In Brazil, Pix payment, for example. You know that. So also we are in progress onboarding with one of the biggest payment provider. So we will be accept the payment for crypto, you know, that with different channels. So I don't want to give you so much information.
I know it could be exhausting with this this stuff, but I think it's important because on some level, you know, our NFT buyers, they're always looking at us to say, is this real? Is this real? You know? So when I vetted Miracle Cash and More, you know, a year and a half ago, I did, you know, meet you and I spoke to you. And that was one big part of it, is to understand that what was going on with this company was on top notch. You know, for me to want to, you know, come in financially and be part of this, you know, it helped a lot for me just to hear these things, because, you know, when it's like banking and on this level and this understanding, obviously this company is doing something that's not just you know, regular. It's something very, very like high value, going to be one of the best, if not the best in the industry. That's our goal.
Exactly. I will give you one example. For example, after the European Union crypto regulation, they are expecting to be released next year, for example. You know that if the German government says that, okay, the big global ones, they are not registered in my company, they cannot operate in my company, and I close the IP access.
You mean in our country?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So if they don't pass that new regulation, all of a sudden, these companies who have been operating, selling to Germans, could overnight be closed out and prevented from doing that. Yeah, exactly. And so we're going in making sure that we won't fall in under that type of
Exactly.
situation.
That's why in each and every country we are spending so much effort to get all permission, all the registration and everything before the crypto regulation release in Europe, especially in Europe. Of course, we have plans for the rest of the world, and it's in the phase 2, phase 3, etc. But the main objective is Europe, as you know, right now.
Okay.
That's why, and we would like to move our its stable way. You know, that otherwise there is no make sense in this market.
In your career, you've had this career for how long? What's your
25 years.
25 years.
In IT business.
In IT business.
I worked for many global companies and all the foreign companies from US, Israel, UK. I spent 25 years in this business.
How does this measure up compared to everything you've done in your career as far as...
So it is challenging for me as well, because you know that before joining to Miracle Cash and More, I need to decide, you know, that I check my age and my experience. Okay, what is the next step? You know, that because I have a...
And it was Miracle Cash and More was a small company when you chose to...
Exactly, because I like their vision. You know, that because at that time, okay, I think that, okay, what I need to go. I checked the trends, technology trends, artificial intelligence and the metaverse, etc. And one of them is the crypto business and the fintech.
Right.
You know that it's part of fintech. So we had a cross with Hakan, and really I like him and his vision.
Selling you on his vision.
Exactly, exactly. That's why I like it. And I'm working since nearly more than 1.5 years.
1.5 years now?
Yeah, almost.
Okay. So you were kind of new to Miracle.
Yeah, I've been Chief Operating Officer, and we try to manage the customer support, and I handed over to another friends right now. So you know that we decided that I have an experience on the IT business as well, and all the fintech industry. That's why it's very useful for company to work on that area. That's why I'm dealing with, you know, that title is not important for us because we are working as a startup soul. You know that of course, we are accelerated startup,
Yeah.
but we need to work.
So it's a little messy right now. It's startup. Everybody's wearing
exactly.
a lot of different hats, and now we're sort of moving into a more solid.
Coming to the next step, you know that it is what we are dealing right now. We would like to establish our own neobank, which is challenging activity right now.
So we want to be the future of banking. Basically.
Exactly. We would like to be neobank. What we'll offer to customer wise, you know that they will open the account in our bank, which is registered,
so we become
regulated. You know that is, we are not calling something just title is the bank. We are talking about the real bank, but this is the long process. You know that. But we started already. You know, we engage with the providers, we engage with the license holder, because there is a two option. You can have your own license, or you can operate under existing license holder as a sponsorship. So because regulation is allowing this.
It would be Miracle Bank.
Exactly. And with this way, of course, we will have integrate with our other solutions. You know that we will complete all the financial structure. So when our customer after our neobank would like to withdraw, it will be instant in their account. Then later on, of course, they can decide to keep money in their account, or they can send to their bank, other bank accounts, whatever they want. And also with this way, we would like to offer the official MasterCard debit card to them.
Of course.
And also with this way, it will not be B2C, it will be B2B as well. We will coming later on, we have a payment solution as well, crypto payment solution, that we will provide to them to better smooth and instant service.
Very cool.
This is our plan. Right.
Awesome. Well, that's great. So we have created a video that covers sort of the full platform of Miracle Cash. So we're going to go and play that now, and then we'll be back with you, and we'll speak about Miracle Pay and that role in the company. And so let's go ahead and play that video.
Okay.
You got in my head, boy, like a song that I kept on singing.
All right. So what we're looking at here is the world, and I wanted everyone to sort of see where Cyprus is located, and then where these 4 new existing stores are located in Cyprus.
Guess I've had enough, boy. Guess I'm done. Like a burning fire. Now it's gone. Thought I saw myself in you. I made a mistake. There's nothing to say. I'm walking away. Gonna take a miracle. Gonna take a miracle to heal this love. Baby, I won't stay another night. This time I say goodbye. I'm letting you go. Gonna take a miracle. It was a one-way road for you and I. Yeah, we built this castle based on lies, and now we have hit the point of no return. We crash and we burn. You live and you learn. Gonna take a miracle. Gonna take a miracle to heal this love. Baby, I won't stay another night. This time I say goodbye. I'm letting
is
You got in my head, boy, like the sun.
we have marketing activities. This is our marketing company who builds all this marketing material for us. These are billboards, flyers,
Guess I've had enough, boy. Guess I'm
magazine
done.
ads, various
Like a burning fire, now it's gone. Thought I saw myself in you. I made
more
a
descriptions of the
mistake.
different services that we
There's
have.
nothing to say. I'm walking away.
3 days in
Gonna
Turkey
take
as
a
a
miracle.
testing phase. To bring over 20,000
Gonna take a miracle.
registered users on this 3-day campaign.
Baby,
The next stage will be full-fledged launch.
this time I say goodbye. I'm letting you go. It was a one-way road for you and I. Yeah, we built this castle.
We also have a coffee
Based on
brand.
lies. And now we have hit the point of no
More
return.
marketing material from your campaign.
Crash and we burn. You live and you learn. Gonna take a miracle.
This marketing material for
Gonna take a
Cyprus,
miracle to heal this love.
fashion,
Baby, I won't stay another night. This time I say goodbye.
we use historical figures.
Gonna take a miracle.
This is our marketing plan and budgeting for each country.
To save us now.
And
And I won't pretend to be alright. My heart is on the line. Our end is my start.
more marketing plans.
Hey. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Oh, gonna take a miracle. Gonna take a miracle to save us now. Gonna take a mirror, 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 to save us now. You got in my head, boy.
For those of you who have been to the website, you can go to miraclecast.com and browse around.
All alone, but the radio stopped to play long ago, long ago. Guess I've had enough, boy. Guess I'm done. Like a burning fire, now it's gone.
Turkish.
Thought I saw myself in you. I made a mistake. There's nothing to say. I'm walking away. Gonna take a miracle. Gonna take a miracle to heal this love. Baby, I won't stay another night. This time I say goodbye. I'm letting you go. Gonna take a miracle. It was a one-way road for you and I. Yeah, we built this
Cyprus.
castle based on lies. And now we have hit the point of no return. We crash and we burn.
We do sponsor. We
You live
sponsor
and
a
you
football
learn.
team here in Cyprus.
Gonna take a
We also
miracle.
sponsor and do a lot of sponsorships for kids, helping the communities.
To heal this love.
Hakan is somewhat famous for success in the club. First division for the Super League last year, receiving us the top spot in the Super League. There's a handball team as well, and also some youth players. This is how the some of these onboarding stages. Some of these have been already assignments to the partnership for regulatory, partnership for oil services, partnership for banking services.
So save us now. You got in my head, boy, like a song that I kept on singing all
Some of what we
along.
were speaking to Hannah about
But the
just
radio
now.
stopped to play long ago.
All right, so we're back here just discussing real quick in regards to Miracle Pay. What I'm hearing from IT is that we're ready for our virtual POS to actually go live on Cashflow NFT. Would you mind sharing with everyone a little bit about our virtual point of sale system? You know, what makes it, you know, so good for the customers, and maybe just can share a little bit insight on that.
Yes, of course. First of all, you know that this type of service is available in the market, but you need to be different than the others. Okay, this is our vision. We are focusing right now to able to provide to them the best services. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, so for the payment side, as you know, we already completed our payment solution, which is the crypto payment gateway, which we called Miracle Pay.
Yeah.
Actually, is the crypto payment gateway. So it's allowed to merchant to able to accept the customer to pay by crypto.
Right.
And at the back end, there is a business flow, of course, is running, and we are deducting our commission for these services, and we are sending back to fiat to the merchant.
To the merchant. So
Exactly.
Crypto Miracle Pay is the physical terminal and the
Exactly.
function of that, the software and all that, and then also the virtual
POS. I will
solution.
comment in a seconds about it. And the POS machine designed by our IT team, and it's up and running. We developed its special software, and when they transact, they can get the receipt and everything.
So it's
up and running.
currently up and running.
Yes,
We're
exactly.
doing
In
transactions
Cyprus,
in
for example,
Cyprus.
you know
Okay,
that
yeah.
also we have a list of merchant in Cyprus right now
Yeah.
these days, and they are working with our system without any problem.
Yeah.
But also, what we would like to do, we expand this business to Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my another title. I'm responsible to expand Miracle Pay as a crypto payment solution. It's under the Miracle Cash and More umbrella, but
Yeah.
We would like to
So it's
move
own
forward as a
company.
dedicated
Yeah.
to Europe. That's why I have a colleagues based in Europe in my team. We are working together. We are nearly finalized our business plan, because you know that it's not an easy step. So you need to analyze your competitor. You need to analyze your market, what customer wants
Right.
from this type of
And I
service.
know you've been researching
Exactly.
what's out there, what's the competition, finding out what they offer, finding out what
Exactly. So,
the
because
solutions.
otherwise we cannot draw our way
Yeah.
to best serve and to get the market share easily from this market.
Okay.
That's why, and right now we have a POS virtual POS system. Virtual POS system is allowing to e-commerce company to accept the crypto
Okay.
during the checkout. This is very critical. That's why it's up and running, by the way. It's implemented to Miracle, Cashflow NFT.
Right. I know
side.
they're ready.
Yeah,
and
but,
it's a very exciting thing for us
Because I saw that the test and everything, it's passed already and it's up and running, and I think they will do it this week, and
Right.
it will be available for the Cashflow NFT site.
Yeah.
With this way, we allow the e-commerce company to accept the crypto from their customer.
Right.
And we will do the same things at the back end, and we will deduct our commission and send to them as a fiat to their bank account.
Right. So crypto transaction happens on the site, very easily, smooth. And once that transaction goes through, there's an established fiat value to that. That fiat value then gets wired directly into the merchant's bank account within a certain amount of time. And we're trying to shorten that time as
But normally in the market right now, settlement process, it takes 3 days minimum.
So
according
the
to banking
average
transfer.
is a 3 days settlement.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what we need to do, our vision and mission, we will achieve for sure, because we already completed our research and everything. We know how we can deliver it. We will do it instantly.
So instant settlement from us,
Yes.
3 days from
To
the
the merchant.
competitors.
Exactly.
And that'll lead us into being the best, staying.
That's
in
why
that
we are
position.
on a phase for the neobank solution.
Right.
You know that
Right.
because it will be internal transfer. You know that we will able to provide to them immediately.
Right.
They will have a debit card. They can, you know, that spend with card, or they can transfer to any other account. It doesn't matter. So, and also there is another important point which I would like to mention. You know that the e-commerce company is using the platform.
Okay.
They are not everybody is writing their own software. So there is a platform called, maybe everybody will be familiar with, Shopify, and this type of providers is providing to them the platform. They design their shop and they're giving the services. Yeah. That's why in the meantime, right now we are developing special plugins for this existing e-commerce platform, which is the big players. Okay. You know that most of 60 or 80% people is using this platform, giving the e-commerce services. What we will provide to our customer, e-commerce customer, you know that they don't need to have any IT background to integrate with our system.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, if they are using the Shopify, they will go to Shopify store and okay, I would like to add Miracle Pay plugin. They will click, install, that's all. They will enter the private key.
So no API complexity there. It's a simple plugin and it's ready to go.
Exactly.
And we'll be able to provide that.
This is under development right now, and we
what's exciting for our affiliates is that we're working on a way for them to be able to represent that product to the consumer, so or the businesses and the websites.
Exactly.
So that's very good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Haluk.
You're welcome.
Appreciate the information. Everybody appreciates to hear from the man who's doing it with. Or doing the work for us on behalf of the company. So thank you so much, Haluk. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
All right. So I believe we have actually a live feed from England, from London, with one of our owners, Azal. And so I want to see if I can connect with him. All right. Fantastic. I don't know. Is there a way for me to hear you? On the speakers here?
Yes, I can.
There you go. All right. So, Ezel, you've been traveling around Europe. I know you've been picking up keys. You've been meeting with landlords. Have you signed any leases this week, or are you just there to pick up keys? And what's going on in Europe?
Tuesday, I'm going to Berlin to finalize the construction site, and the purchase to be fitted on the 13th, which you will have yours and all that the day.
You know, we will be dancing in the streets. We will be dancing in the streets. When Berlin opens and we start building.
Yes, also yesterday I went to a store in Holborn, central London. We will be going in the shop for first week of February latest. And 15th of January, we shall store. We will
Okay.
get the keys of the store. And also the month, it will be the 1st of February.
So when you say Madrid, 1st of February open or 1st of February build?
1st of February, the construction, and the first year will be the store.
Okay, you broke up a little bit there, but we will. So, okay. Repeat that on Madrid again so that we have that properly.
The 1st of February in the shop, construction site, and the first year will be delivered to Madrid.
Okay. Got it. We'll post specifics in Telegram so we have those dates correct. Are you in front of the London store right now?
No, I was there yesterday. And I looked for some other
I got you. Okay.
for the future.
Very good. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Azel. We'll see you back here in a few days, I'm sure.
Yeah. Regards to everybody.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Okay?
Then, yeah.
It's okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
So, Ray.
You got in my head, boy, like a song that I kept on singing all alone. But the radio stopped to play long ago, long ago. Guess I've had enough, boy. Guess I'm done. Like a burning fire, now it's gone. Thought I saw myself in you. I made a mistake. There's nothing to kept on singing all alone, but the radio stopped to play us long ago, long ago. Guess I've had enough, boy. Guess I'm done. Like a bird.
All right, so we are back. Haluk has stepped out, and we have replaced him with none other than Ray Vidrio, Vice President of Cashflow NFT, and all the other hats that you wear for us. So I want to start off a little bit, before we get into it, I just want to do a little bit of information sharing in regards to what's happening. So right now, what's happening with Miracle Cash and More is we're going from a small company where everyone's wearing everybody's hat, and we're running around the office and somewhat disorganized, I could say. And it's just what it is with small companies. Before you go to the next level, you just have to do what it takes to get there. So there's been organized chaos for a while. Now we have made HR, two wonderful ladies, Igor and I forget the other lady's name. I sat with them the other day. They're going to do and put together all of HR related items, you know, onboarding procedures, hiring, you know, headhunting, everything that you can imagine that a bigger company has. All of that is coming into place. We have a new CFO. What he's doing right now is that he's creating the corporate structure of Miracle Cash and More. And all of that has to do with, you know, what's the best place for taxation, what's the best place for regulation. So the holding company is being formed as we speak, and that's going to be out of Portugal. Then all of the companies, so each country is a company. So the UK company comes in under the Portugal holding company. The German company comes in under the Portugal holding company. So everything comes in under that. Once that's in place, which is the target date for all of that to be finalized, that's when we can actually start paying out. So that's one part of being able to actually disperse the funds. Because if you do anything before that, it's really not going to be the proper way to do it. Then we have also the payment system. Now the payment system, we've discussed this in length about how it should look, right? And the idea was that we were install it into Cashflow NFT. And I just had a moment of sort of clarity in that we need to actually create the website, Boogie Gopher Club website. And then that's where all of the reporting will be done. That's where, you know, we'll have the smart contract that ties into the wallets where the NFTs are held. So someone could in the future, because there will be an open market for the Boogie Gopher NFT on OpenSea. So somebody who needs to maybe sell, could do that on OpenSea. So the buyer then would be directed to go directly to the Boogie Gopher Club website. In there will be, you know, anything you can imagine, you know, gamification, benefits, all the announcements and all the events, plugging into everything Boogie Gopher Club related. Also, it will read your wallet so that it knows that how many NFTs you're holding, and then it will then open the access to the reporting in regards to that NFT. You know, all of the data and all of the sales that are happening in that particular country that relates to the NFT. You will also carry a code with you from the Cashflow NFT site. When you install that code, then you can see the assets that are not tied to the NFT, like your point of sale system and maybe some other things that are not directly tied to the NFT. So there'll be reward points in there that will lead to certain benefits. So there's a lot of planning happening there. So for us to pay out, we're looking to make an attempt to pay out in February based on stores operating here in North Cyprus. For those of you who have the Spain NFT and the UK NFT, we're looking to try to pay that out in February because we don't need to run that through the NFT. So that's a separate thing. But on the countries, the first quarter payment, we are targeting to do that end of March. So anything that opens and we start making sales, what we'll do is look at the sales. Some of that cash has to stay with the company for operating expenses and everything. So we'll calculate that and start paying out that end of March.
Exciting times.
Exciting times, exciting times. We've been hard at work. I've been on meetings with IT in regards to existing cash flow NFT site. So the areas that I'm most concerned with is the commission page, so that shows you more data. You see what you got paid on, what orders got canceled, also a graph on how much were you paid in June, how much were you paid in July, August. And then the most important part is obviously commissions and being able to depend on the commissions and when they're coming. We understand and know that. Me and Ray been in the field forever. That is the biggest part for me where I pull my hair out. That getting to a place where that happens on a schedule.
And they'll be able to see it ahead of time.
See it. So there's every Friday something happens. One Friday, it shows you what sales closed the 2 weeks prior to that Friday. And then it shows you the amount that you're going to get paid. And then 1 week from that Friday, that amount gets paid. So you know what's coming and you know how to pay out. The bonus pool, our target is also to start paying that in February. And the way that's going to work is we understand that that bonus pool money is something that inspires our affiliates to go big with us. So we're looking to tie in the virtual POS commissions, virtual point of sale commissions, into that bonus pool.
Ginormous.
We're also looking at tying in ATM commissions into that bonus pool and also electronic terminal commissions into that bonus pool. Our goal is for that bonus pool to be the way that you become a multi-millionaire. And we have a plan for that bonus pool.
Even before the exit.
Even before the exit. And we have a plan for that bonus pool. So the way that we're planning to do that, once a share is worth, say, $200, that share will always be worth a minimum of $200 and more.
I hope you caught that, because I've been involved in global bonus pools in other companies, and you had to go with the ebb and flow of the profits and losses by the company. Yeah. Never before I was involved in, this is the first I heard of, where once it's $200, once it's $280, once it's $350, that can't go down.
Right.
And I was like, that is crazy.
That's the thing about us entrepreneurs, is the consistency is always a challenge. So you can't build a lifestyle around your check because you don't know what's going to happen 2 or 3 months from now. So we wanted something different. So as a company, we will then, because the way that those funds come in, once we've built up a catalog of websites that are using our services, we're not going to decrease from that. We're going to only increase from that. So we know once we get there, we will have a solid platform, and we know what's coming in and we know what we can pay out. So we get to 200 a share, we get to 500 a share, we get to 1,000 a share, you can count on that. So we get to 1,000 a share, you're a 2-star, what does that mean? 5 shares.
Five.
You can buy a car on that. You can, move to a better place.
You can change your zip code.
You can count on that. You can count on that. That's just the bonus pool. Then we have something that we're going to announce very soon, which is incredible. I'm not going to announce it. But I'm saying we have something as far as what's going to be implemented for those bonus pool people that will give them an edge that can catapult them onto 8 figures and maybe not 9 figures, but 7, 8 figures. It could lead to that, right?
Huge.
So that's very exciting. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so that's a little bit on that housekeeping stuff. So now we want to talk about, like, because part of Boogie Gopher Club, Boogie Gopher is a club.
Yes.
That's what people need to understand. And the stuff that we have, and we're planning for that, that's about community, that's about lifestyle, that's about experience. What are the things you remember most? Is it the thing that you had that was the thing that you bought, or was it an experience that you had?
How it made you feel.
How did it make you feel? What was the experience? And that is what Ray, one of the main things he's focusing on now is for those of you who are in Vegas, you know you went through something. You know you had an experience, and possibly that experience changed you a little bit. I've talked to people who have told me, my life changed there.
Yeah.
I saw things about my life that I knew I wanted something better. I wanted something different. I wanted more excitement. I wanted that energy, that camaraderie.
Exactly.
And so that's really the first level of that you experience in Vegas. The next level, which could be two or three levels higher and more valuable, is what's happening then in Miami, right?
Yeah. With us going, the Boogie Gopher Club, we've always talked about it on day one when we had the early conversations was, we wanted to, it's not only about the money. It's really like what you said, it's about the lifestyle, it's about what you can give, the charities, everything. And we're really big on, we're kind of cut from the same kind of cloth as far as personal development. We met in a company where their culture was huge on personal development, and it's that old saying, you can only have your income grow to who you are. So if you're here and your income surpasses, a lot of the times it'll come right back down on who you are. And that's why when we kind of started on this journey, that we had somebody in mind on kind of day one. I had somebody in mind, and we had many conversations, and now we have them with our club, Boogie Gopher Club, and Miracle and Cash Flow and whatnot. And he's one of the world's sought out personal development trainers because he's so unique. So many people are that Tony Robbins and whatnot. Nothing wrong with that. We love Tony Robbins, but it's just a little unique on what he does, and he's the only one who does it in the world. And we have him, and he's doing something really, really special. If you think it's going to be like another Vegas, it's really not. It's going to be another event, but it's how would I describe it? It's a live theatrical play wrapped around personal development. He calls it edutainment. Okay. Edutainment. I hope I didn't screw that up. I wrote that down. Edutainment. And what he does is he does a series of characters that is all about touching parts of your life. And you talk about what Michael was saying is so many people have come up to us and have emailed us and called us about what they experienced in Vegas. Look out. I mean, if they did that, I mean, what we're going to be doing in Miami is called The View from the Edge. And the whole catch line is life will never be the same. And I can vouch for that because I've been to 4 of them back in the day, about 15 years ago, went to 4 of them. And there was one, I mean, it was the hospital room. It was about the day you die, and he was going over kind of the regrets, the shots he didn't take because he was worried about, I spoke on this a little bit on stage in Vegas, and it really hit me that I carry it with me. I have that chip on my shoulder still going, I don't care what people think.
That's the thing is you're in there with a lot of people, and as a group, you are in this journey of self-discovery in that room, and it's not just one scene. It's not just one thing that you see. It's you get pulled into this world of self-reflection. You actually become present there. You're not thinking about what's going on at home. You're just there with these people, and there's moments where you're feeling your tears are like going down your chin. and then you look over your shoulder and you just see all these people just doing this. And it's not like attached to Mark.
No.
It's attached to something bigger than Mark. He's delivering this. And if you really want to feel that closeness with the community, it happens because everyone's reflecting on themselves and making really big life decisions in that room.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, even Mark says that there's people that have been to his events and maybe didn't reach the top pinnacle of that company, but they reached out. They reached out to Mark and said, because of that, I started my own company. Because of that, I started my own brand. Because of that, I started and went through different directions. But a lot of
and it's not a fix you thing.
No.
It's more that you're looking at areas of your life that you recognize isn't working the way you want it to work.
Yeah.
And then in there, you just see it so clearly and go, wow, I can change that whenever I want. I just haven't.
Like that. And there, a lot of things is just blockages that you realize, like, what is stopping me? And that's coming out during that event. I mean, the event will make you cheer, laugh, cry, celebrate.
Right.
I mean,
and we'll celebrate affiliates there.
Absolutely.
We'll do our segments in between.
Because there's going to be time between set changes. It's literally like a Broadway theatrical play. So
and
in
of course,
between,
we'll have that opening gala thing.
Yes, absolutely. We're gonna have again as time goes on. We're gonna talk about you know the more the schedule. We're gonna have like a tuxedo night, gala dinner, awards, all that stuff. Also,
and I'll have less colors on my suit on the first night.
I liked your Versace suit.
It was either loved or hated.
There was nobody in the middle. Like they loved it or hated it. I loved it. So, but no, it is in Miami Convention Center. Friday, March 10th.
Who does
the
not
12th.
want to go to Miami in March?
I
March
know,
is like the best.
Right.
Perfect climate for everything.
And I will say this: I'm going to give a little carrot, if you will. If you're 2-star and above, and probably I think gold members and above, right?
Yeah, gold members.
2-star and above, not 1-star. We're raising the bar here in Miami. 2-star and above and gold. I would be thinking of coming down maybe late on the 8th or early on Thursday the 9th, because we're working on something special. Again, it's nothing official, but the team, you know, our event team, you know, Melanie Anderson and Monica and Monaco, the M&M group, and Alex and whatnot, they're working on getting me some prices on a special thing we want to do for these people. Hopefully we get it again. So if you're 2-star and above, gold member, think about coming earlier. Believe me. Again, more details to come. The hotels, we are working on a hotel block right now. That's going to be right near the convention center. A couple hotels. Again, the team is working on getting that block, negotiating a great price for you guys. Right now, the tickets are $5.99. They are going to go up in a few weeks. So grab that price because it's going to go up to $6.99 very, very, very soon.
We'll get a link direct to that posted in the description.
Yes.
As well as on the website. If you go to events, you'll have a link going in to purchase that on the website.
And we're working on, I guess, maybe a guest speaker or two that might be there. We're working on some of that. So again, it's going to be such a different event than Vegas. Vegas was awesome, but look out because this event really changed our lives. I know you went to a few views back in the day in the company we were at, and he's bringing it here. You know, it's very inclusive on what he does as far as his edutainment.
Just like you know, you go to the gym to work on your fitness. You do need to do these types of events to work on your mental fitness.
Absolutely.
And we believe that there's a reason why all these people who win the lottery end up broke again. And it has to do with personal development. You know, how disciplined are you in your life? And this is part of our program. Is we know that there is that risk of people who do well with us that they'll just squander away the funds because they have things unresolved. So this is part of that process that we're doing.
And one of the things I will say, I'm excited for Miami because one of two things is that in Vegas we were running around like chickens without our heads. Okay, it was a lot of things. Here, what I love is we get to enjoy this event just like everyone else, and we get to spend more time with everyone. More time, less production on our end. Thank God it's all on Monaco and his team and Mark and whatnot. So I'm excited to really enjoy this event myself. I haven't seen it in 12 years. And and like I said, these events are for a couple things. And then the people that are going to be coming to events and being with us, those are the people that are going to be traveling the world with us. Those are the people that are going to be, because we're going to get to know them.
Vision is thousands and thousands of people, you know, in different venues that are all part of this Boogie Gopher journey.
We'll do events in Europe and in South Africa and North America to Australia to watch, where our events are going to go over the next few years. But yeah, so if you're thinking about it, don't think, step out on faith, trust me, you'll thank us.
If you have a financial concern, honestly, when it's something that you will be doing, take the step out, do it, and the money somehow shows up. It really does. It's just magical that way. Commit to it, and it shows up.
Commit. Not only that, if you're building a team, if you're, again, this STAR program is going to be huge. We're thinking of something as far as rewarding people or getting people to Miami. We're hard at work at thinking about that, so that's coming at you. So, and again, this is going to be a celebration. It's going to be in March, around the time where the payments are going to be starting on the quarterly. The Spain attached to the Spain and the UK attached to the island, all that. A lot of energy going on that. That's going to be a humongous event. It's going to be really exciting.
All right, everyone. So thank you so much for coming and checking out this update, December 3rd, 2022.
We're going to play the view video right now.
We're going to play the view video, and that will take us out. So thanks, everyone. Well, we'll see you next time. Thanks.
God bless.
You got in my head, boy, like a song that I kept on singing all alone. But the radio stopped to play long ago, long ago. Guess I've had enough, boy, guess I'm done. Like a burning fire, now it's gone. Thought I saw myself in you, I made a mistake. There's nothing to say, I'm walking away. Gonna take a miracle, oh, gonna take a miracle.
This event is unlike anything you'll ever experience in your entire life.
Be prepared to laugh, to cry, to have fun, and just experience something like you've never seen before.
You know, I've been to a lot of amazing events around the world. I've never seen anything like what Mark Cassetta does at The View.
There's not one trainer that can touch Mark Cassetta.
Everyone, you have to get to The View. It is the most amazing experience you'll have in your life.
Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Your fever dream, can't you see you getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a
back? What is your problem? What's stopping you from living the life God intended you to live? You need to step up right now. This isn't just a seminar. This is your life.